Dots on the screen like disco lights, flicker and shine in the heat of the night. I got the moves, I got the groove. Trade the dots and watch me improve. Yeah. Trade the dots, hit the spots, fund the prop, make it pop. Money, money, money. Oh, it's hot. Trade the dots, yeah. Trade the dots. Spin that chart like a DJ wheel, up and down. It's a funky deal. Risk is a dance, it's a balancing act, but I'm moonwalking on this market track. Yeah. Fingers snapping, numbers tapping, groove keep flowing, never napping. Trade the dots, hit the spots, fund the prop, make it pop. Money, money, money. Oh, it's hot. Trade the dots, yeah. Trade the dots. Cashing in, cashing out, shake it, scream and shout. Pockets fat, but I'm staying lean. I'm the king of the trading scene. Yeah. Dots on the screen like disco lights, flicker and shine in the heat of the night. I got the moves, I got the groove. Trade the dots and watch me improve. Yeah. Trade the dots, hit the spots, fund the prop, make it pop. Money, money, money. Oh, it's hot. Trade the dots, yeah. Trade the dots. Spin that chart like a DJ wheel, up and down. It's a funky deal. Risk is a dance, it's a balancing act, but I'm moonwalking on this market track. Yeah. Fingers snapping, numbers tapping, groove keep flowing, never napping. Trade the dots, hit the spots, fund the prop, make it pop. Money, money, money. Oh, it's hot. Trade the dots, yeah. Trade the dots. Cashing in, cashing out, shake it, scream and shout. Pockets fat, but I'm staying lean. I'm the king of the trading scene. Yeah. Dots on the screen like disco lights, flicker and shine in the heat of the night.
Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, first trade of the show done. Let's rotate to the 42 account and keep it going. Market trying to stabilize around the VWAP. 11 seconds to go. Another green dot for us. We're going to try this one again against the lows over here. All right, I'm in. 59 in. I'm going to be buying at 55 for the second entry if I need to. Hopefully I won't. We'll see. Stop is going to be right underneath here. That's fine. Let's see if we can push a little higher here. There we go. Come on, come on. Wow. All right, in for a second entry coming down here. Put the stop over here. Let's see if this holds. Okay, we're done. Good. All right, second entry resolved. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for any further push higher. Let's give it a little bit of breathing room. Hey, Rachel. Good morning. Hello, 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 everybody. We're trading the power hour. We're going to trade it the exact same way as we traded the morning hour, which is we're trading with trend. In this case, trend is up. We're trading the dots. Entry at the dot, and then second entry 5 points below to give us a blended price and try to get ourselves out of the trade if we need to. So because momentum always retraces, so we try to catch the secondary retrace trade as well. And we're actually looks pretty good. We're making a nice little V-shaped bottom, but we are on the fourth dot right here. And my whole rule of thumb is to take 3 dots and then pause, right? Because yeah, we can go 5, 6, 7 dots up. We could have a very strong rally, but just like with everything else, the more you go, the lower your probability of success is on the furthest dot. So we'll wait. We'll wait for a little bit of a pause. I want to see some red candles. Market coming down. Market made session highs at around 250 at around what 12:30 in the afternoon. Usually when we do this, that's pretty much the high for the day. I'd be surprised if we rally all the way through unless we get some headline risk and then then we really rally into the close. So I expect us to kind of churn and burn here a little bit, which is why I'm cautious about taking any further upside risk here. So we'll see how it plays out. Good evening, good morning, everybody. Who's everybody coming in here from? Afternoon crowd is from where? Tell me where you guys are from. So, I am being conservative and I'm giving up all of these little scalps over here, which we could have had, but better safe than sorry. I'm just not going to press it. Had a big corrective move here. I caught a few trades here, and then this is a really big corrective move that took a lot of people out here until we finally stabilized. Let's see what the news is. We haven't had anything breaking over the last hour, although it does all seem positive. Right. Oh, look at this. Who needs to trade gold when you can do Kalshi gold? Just looking to see what else is news here. Yeah. Yeah, Washington rejected our initiative to transfer uranium enriched to Russia. Okay. Nothing much going on. Okay. All right, we're chilling, coming back on the move here. Good morning, guys. We're rolling into the best trading hour of the day. The power hour, we already scalped a couple of trades on a few accounts, not just waiting to see some setups develop. I paused on the third dot. We could have had taken the third or the fourth dot out, but I gave it some pause. Again, we made session highs 12:23 today, New York time. That almost always means that this is the high of the day. I would be really, really surprised if we break the high of the day. But anything else can happen, which means that the further up, upward thrusts are going to be smaller, and we may be even testing the VWAP and coming down a little bit here. So I'd rather let caution be the better impulse for right now. Hey, Mark, how are you? Europeans are scrolling. What time is it in Europe now? What is it, 1? So it's probably like 5 afternoon, London. What is it on CST? We don't trade CFDs here, my friend. We're trading futures today. If you want to trade CFDs, I trade them at night, 7 o'clock at night for gold. Oh, it's 7:10 p.m. CET? Okay. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Now you guys are all ready for fun. This is a great time for you guys to trade. All right, so I showed this setup earlier today where we take, if we're in an uptrend, we take 3 red candles in a row and just buy the dip. That actually worked very well. It didn't work very well here because this really wasn't 3 drops, but I traded here. This was a good drop. This was a good drop. This was a good drop. This actually 29 to 37. This all worked, but it's only 3, and you got to really, really time it well. This worked over here. This worked over here. In an uptrend, buying that three candle dip is a really, really good trade. Now we're back to flat and just not doing much. Wonder if we're going to try and come back to test the double bottom here. All right, candle 1. Let's see what account. What's extra 48? 48, 50, 42. You think he's going to test VWAP before 2 p.m. Eastern time? Maybe. We have a green dot now, kind of forming. Let's see if that after this pause, we'll take this green dot trade. We'll see if it holds. Legit trade for us. Flatlining around 2180, not doing much. All right. No dot, no trade. Long's pretty much held back here at this 85 level, right in front of the 200 level. All right, in the trade at 82. I want to be a buyer at 78. Okay, in at 78, coming down here, coming up here. Okay. We can push it higher. Come on. I'm going to get out of this trade. The rule of thumb I have, even if this trade works, is according to this data, if it's more than 2 minutes in a trade, it's a losing trade. I mean, this thing could go higher, but there's no need for me to risk the capital at this point. So 2 minute time stop, fine. This thing pushes higher, all the more power to it. But I don't want to leave a lot of money on the table just because I'm going to be stubborn on it. I was hoping we're going to sweep up a little bit higher from this level, but we haven't. We kind of just died out over here. So we'll come back and recalibrate a little bit more. Maybe go to the 50 account. Oops. Recalibrate. You see, AI basically did a whole big analysis, and it actually said to me it's 1 minute, but maximum 2 minutes hold. If the trade doesn't resolve in 2 minutes on the scalp side, it's pretty much a loser trade. So a good way to think about it is, 2 candles passed since this entry, 1, 2, it died out, and there's no point in holding it. So we'll let it go. Yeah, Schlossberg is it's a German Jewish name. It's my stepdad's name, so it's not my real name, but I carry it. Where are you at, Mark? What country are you in? I'm like out of camera shot here. Where's my camera? Oops. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. I gotta stay here, like on camera shot here. Oh, 3 reds. Let's give it a shot. Come on. Flatten. Flatten. All right, I'm out. Nice. Just a little scalp. That's the 3 reds and a bump off the. We're obviously in above VWAP. As I said, that's like one of the cleanest setups we have. Sorry, I was sleeping at the wheel here. This is what it looks like. You buying the bottom, it just pops right back up. See, it totally works really, really well most of the time. In fact, I think it's in many ways, it's a higher probability shot to buy the retrace than it is to buy the breakout, because sort of you're buying at value. All right, let's rotate accounts. 61. This is the resist, this 80 level. They're trying to see if they can bust it, take it back up to the 200. But I think you have this resist and you have this other resist. We're going to be pretty much consolidating the rest of the afternoon. One interesting thing yesterday at 3, which we haven't had in a long, long time, we had a nice big rally in 3. So like 3 o'clock hour used to be great. Now it's kind of dead. And yesterday was the first time in a long time that it actually woke up. All right, back up to the green dot, secondary green dot here. Let's see if it holds. Again, this whole area, this is the area that sellers are just offering at 80, 85 all day long. Let's see if they can bust them through. All right, in at 86, be a buyer at 82. We need a retrace buy. We'll see if we need that. Retrace buy, come down here. And we're done. That's the classic BK scalp. Dot, retrace, out. Dot, retrace, out. All right, one more scalp on this. Now we cleared that whole. I mean, it was interesting. You saw that whole area, right? They held it, and they broke through. Now this whole area on the 200s is going to be the trade. Go 62. All right, buy here, 94. I'm a buyer at 89.75. See if we can extend underneath here. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Done on that. No need for a retrace. We're good to go. All right, that's it. That was good. 3 scalps in a row. Now we take a little breather. Took the dip trade as well. Took the 3 scalps here. So all good. The only trade that was problematic was the timeout trade, and that was a great exit, because if we didn't get exited, we would have been stopped out. So that was really good. Took all the clips that we needed. Anybody take all those trades with me? Give me a +1 if you took any of those scalps. Neil, Ben, +2. Does that mean you took 2 scalps, Ben? Ben, you like this? Hey, Miguel, how are you? Oh, Miguel. Wait, I need to play this for you. This is too good to pass up. Who else is here from Spain? Who else is here from Barcelona? Anybody? Anybody else in the room? I gotta play you this video of the whole stadium in Barcelona singing. Hang on, this is just hilarious. I can't play it for you because it's on the other thing, but it's they're singing. You guys hear that? Did you hear any of it? Anybody hear the song? Yes, no. It's too bad. If it's not, I'm gonna have to put it on the tube. It's hilarious. It's just the whole stadium making fun of Pedro Sanchez. You heard that, Ben? Miguel, did you hear it? It was like music to my ears.
Pedro, hijo de puta, prácticamente el medio ni comunista.
I love it. You like it, Miguel? Yes, the Pedro Sanchez song. I love it. I love Barcelona. Oh, another dot. So this is kind of tough, right? I mean, I think we're in a 62. Wait, hold on. Where's my? Oh, I lost my. Where's my? Oh no. I lost my. Oh, what happened to my? Oh, guys, I don't have my. Wait. Oh shit. My. I lost my mouse. Oh man. Hang on a second, guys. Let's hope I can get it back. Nope, no mouse. Oh shit, this really sucks. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Thank God. Okay, recalibrate it. I was like, I had to reset. It was awesome. The Punta Cana trip was awesome. Hang on just one second, guys. I was so surprised at how beautiful and modern Punta Cana is. A really good place. I'm not taking this trade, but it actually would have worked for us. I'm sorry, guys. It was a third dot. I was wavering because I don't want to take any more than 2 or 3 dots on the fly. But that would have worked again. So my whole thing is I want to take 3 dots and then pause, even though there's sometimes going to be 3 or 4 of them on a continuity basis. Yeah, Punta Cana was unbelievably cool. I would go back in a heartbeat. And by the way, Miguel, I met a guy there from Barcelona. He was actually married to an American. He had kids, but they lived like, in Barcelona and Miami. So nice guy. Ernesto. So I didn't take this trade, but this was another clip trade. If you guys just want to keep clipping them, you absolutely could. I'm just trying to be very conservative, in my clips. You done the 4 trade? Good for you. We stayed at the Hyatt Ziva, which was the best. I really, really enjoyed it. Oh, the doggies are going to go barking. So look at this. We're recovering 200, right? We're at the 200 level. Nice big V-shaped recovery. Pretty bullish. Do we run to session highs? I still don't think we run to session highs. I still think we're going to get tired somewhere around over here. But the trade is to the upside. Yeah, I was shocked. I thought, DR, like, I still have like this, I call this now the Dubaiification of the world. If you still live with like that 90s mindset that, everything that's not OECD is going to be third world, you're completely wrong, because so many countries have become so modernized so fast that, like Punta Cana was no different from Miami. It had better roads. Airport was 10 times nicer than JFK or Newark. Yeah, we're pushing higher. I'm giving up all of this profit here because I just want to pause on a second or third trade. But for all of you guys who want to press the trades, hope you guys are all doing well. Hey, is Spain in the World Cup? Did you guys make the world? Did I like? The reason I'm thinking about this is because my house is literally right next to the World Cup this year. My house in Jersey, the World Cup qualifiers. Where's Spain playing? I'm okay with that. Oh, I can't read flags. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Group A. Oh yeah, there's Spain. I was like, does Spain not make it? Jesus. Isn't Iran in here? Oh, Iraq is here. Iraq is here. Where's Iran? Oh, there's Iran. I was like, I know Iran made it. Who do you think? Who do you guys think is going to win? Wow, Uzbekistan is in the World Cup. Wow. That's a crazy thing here. Argentina. I guess, I said to you, this is the power hour, right? So like, I'm definitely being a big pussy about this because we know that in the power hour, it's like an 87% win rate on any trend trades. And I didn't press them. I just did not press them. Well, so be it. I took 6. I took this. I took this. I basically took 6 out of 12 scalps today for you guys. Italy failed. That's what it was. I knew there was one big country that failed. Yeah, that's shocking. But it is what it is. I was playing around with the idea of renting the house for the whole World Cup month. But it's a lot less attractive than it sounds because you got to put it up for you got to advertise it with brokers. Brokers take like 20% fee. You really don't know who's going to be your tenants. And I was like, fuck it, it's just not worth it. So no renting the house this summer for the World Cup. I didn't want to have a bunch of like drunken Germans destroy my house in Jersey. Ken, I'm so glad you got it, man. I'm really glad. Like, there are people in this room, who've been new, who are really trying to grasp the structure. And I know it's been difficult for some of you guys, and definitely, scalping is kind of a challenge. But I think this particular approach, which is like stripped to its core essence, right? There's just nothing here. Like the no filter approach, kind of like my potty mouth, the no filter approach is probably the best way for newbies and everybody else to scalp this, right? It's just very binary. We're in it in a very clean way. Break out, retrace, scalp out, right? Just to serve a very, very simple structure. What are you chewing? What are you chewing? Are you chewing your paw? What are you doing? I hear the Pomeranian like gnawing at something on my feet. I'm like, what is he doing? He's just chewing his paws. Why do you have to go through a broker? Because, like, how are you going to advertise? You know, you can put them on these websites, but they charge you. I mean, everybody charges you money. And then if you know, you got to vet these people and you got to, you know, collect money. It was just like a pain in the ass. I was like, you know, screw it. I'm not in the Airbnb business. All right, red candle number 2, right? So, which trade am I in? Should I be in 60? We should be in 66, right? 66. Let's go to the 66 account. Red candle number 3. I'm going to buy the dip here. Could be a falling knife, but that's been a good trade. Let's give it a shot. Let me stop. All right, I'm long here. 91 will buy 86. Ooh, this could be a falling knife. It happens. Let's see if we can come back here. See if we can get it back up. No, I want to be here. This is too far. This is too much of a risk here. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I don't want to take a big risk here. I want to be underneath that white candle. Let's see if we can get it back up. Nah. It's my 88. No, we'll get tagged out on this one. The third time is not the charm, but that happens. I mean, you know, you're going to have 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 trades just fail, but there was a reasonable stop. Good, you know, good exit. We will come back and rotate to this a little bit later. Let's go back to the 22 account. See if we get a trade there. So first losing trade out of like 6 or 7 scalps. So not too bad. Now there's just no trades because now we're just basically all red. I don't buy counter trend trades. Now we have to wait for a green dot to appear for us to really make a trade. But I was right, by the way, actually, that once they broke here, that they were going to stall over here. This was a definite clean resistance level. I think we're kind of going to just start bouncing up and down, up and down. I don't think we're going to clear. I don't think we're going to make this fresh highs here. One of the cool things when you're trading trend is you can also see when the trend weakens, right? You can just objectively say to yourself, oh, this is, the trend is nowhere near as good as it was half an hour ago as momentum comes down, So, making you thirsty. This is all I drink. Literally. Wait, you guys can see it? Poland seltzer, 0. You know how many of these I go through a day? Let me see. Can you see this over here? Yeah, you can see it. Who can guess how many of these I go through a day? So an interesting thought just occurred to me that when you're trading the 3-candle drop trade, a better risk management strategy is to just simply do one contract. You don't need to average, because remember, I just realized something. We're averaging into a momentum trade because momentum trades retrace, but dip trades bounce. You don't need to average into it. Like if I had just simply done one against a 20 hold, would have been able to survive the UE and come back and make money over here on the retrace. It's a good thing to note that this type of technique, buying the 3-candle dip, should be done solitary, because what you're trying to do here is completely different from buying a momentum trade. Momentum have a very different property from a I don't even know what you would call these, from corrective trades. Momentum trades have a very different property from corrective trades. We should be trading them tactically differently. $14, $8, $50. Come on, guys. Now, it's close to like 8 is probably right. Astrologer is always right on the money. Zimby, stop. Stop looking at your foot. Stop. I'm not loving this candle. I'm not taking any more of these candles. These kind of like, white dot candles off of a lower high are just destined to fail most of the time. So I don't really love this trade. I think I'm pretty much done. We did a lot of good scalps. Actually, I think even on this account we scalped, right? Yeah, early in the session we scalped on this account. So all good, I'll let this one be. We're going to trade gold tonight, 7 to 8 o'clock. for our friends at Ola Prime. Come join me there. Similar ideas, but we have better tools. And that's it. I hope you guys had a good time. I really like doing the power hours. And of course, we get the New York City. That's an ambulance. That's not NYPD. So there might be a lot of interesting action at the 3:00 hour. I wouldn't abandon this altogether, but I think I captured a lot of the flow here. I captured a lot of when with you in the morning, and when I was off screen, I captured all of this flow. This was very, very easy to capture. So I hope you guys had a good time. I really like this new approach where we're doing a lot more trades. So Charlotte just says he's $1,400 up and one blown account. Yeah, hey, that's not bad. You know what? Win one, lose one. That's prop trading. That's beautiful. Good for you. All right, guys. Everybody have a great afternoon. I will see everybody tonight if you guys want to trade gold. And otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody enjoy. Bye-bye.